That arrogant bastard you heard about, Mayor Beregost Keldarth, came down here and told us we better stop shipping such bad iron, as if we can't do anything about it. Volos Blaster Review cut my business in half. I'll take him for a chat out back when I next see him. Beware the woods to the west, friend, for I heard tell of ogres and madmen. The west. Business is on the wane today, what with the fair just east of town.
You bunch of chumps! What the hell do you think you was doing?
Yeah, so we now at the average reputation. That's good.
I will listen.
You must gather your party before...
Try to keep up.
Let's do some identification, then selling and buying, and I think we will be ready to go to the bandit camp, because now we have a good mid shield with Kagan and Dawn.
Peter, it shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Okay, let's see what we can identify. No. Oh, still not. Dart of Wounding. This dart is coated in deadly poison that will immediately seep into the bloodstream if striking an opponent, with every deadly result.
Peter, it shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
A magical Albert. These swords are usually referred to as double-edged swords, war sword or military sword. Okay. A Wand of Monster Summoning. Wand of Monster Summoning. This one will summon 12 HD of monsters which appear within the area of effect and attack the user's enemies. They remain until spell duration expires or the monsters are slain. These creatures vanished when slain. If no opponent exists to fight and a wizard can communicate with them, the summoned monsters can perform other services for the summoning wizard. Nice.
I will. It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
This is a cursed sword which performs perfectly under every test, save the heat of battle. Upon entering combat, the wielder will immediately go berserk, killing everything within a reach until either calming down or falling unconscious. A very powerful sword, but one must decide whether or not it is worth the risk. Even once the battle fury has ended, this sword can only be removed via an exorcism using a remove cure spell. So this is basically a very powerful sword, but a very dangerous one, because you can't control yourself while using it. The Dale's Protector. Braces of Archery. During a dangerous meeting with a rival ruler, the King of the Great Dale requests protection of his best archers in addition of his usual guard. The archers, each equipped with an enchanted bow and braces, hide within range of the gathering. As predicted, enemy's troops attempt to seize the king and force their will over his rule, but none had anticipated the amazing accuracy and lethality of hidden archers. The king was able to escape unharmed. In fact, none of the ambush members even lived to approach him. Nice. Magical
I've
chainmail.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Vascona. Blades of this type were long used by Sharan priests during the sacrificial rites of Feast of the Moon ceremonies. Legends say that when passed on, the remains of this sword wielder were mummified and a blade was placed within her chest as a symbol of power. In the first stage of a long-forgotten ritual, she was to have been exhumed in season, born again in some new form. Unfortunately, cult wars killed a few that knew of her existence. Her tomb became a prison where she was forgotten, and there she developed a rage that bordered on insanity. Her grave was eventually found, but it was deserted and gave no indication of her whereabouts. Some venture to say that her anger was so concentrated that she became one with the very blade of her weapon. Regardless, after hundreds of years, surrounded by constant hate, the sword harvested a power of its own. It is now exceedingly deadly in combat. We will be able to sell this for a good amount.
Speak.
Never had rats. No sorry.
The Mist of Shadow were an elite group of elven rangers that roamed the Cormantor woods and were the bane of bandits and monsters alike. This particular armor was worn by Indira Lakan, one of the group's most highly decorated officials and second in command. A suit is named for her. That's how I came to part her company is unknown. Telbar studded leather armor. This armor was a property of the famous rogue Telbar. How or why he left his possession is not known.
Speak. It shall
Never had
be even
rats.
bloodier
No
than you
sorry.
hoped.
Protecting against slashing attack.
Be direct. Spake, it shall be, even...
My prices are the best south of Waterdeep. The customer is always right.
Oh, there be a fine-looking pelt, if I have ever seen one. Good on you. Here, fair price for you. Pleasure doing business with you. Also, he's buying a winter wolf pelt for 500 gold.
My prices
That's very
are the
nice.
best south
bloodier
of
than you
Waterdeep.
hoped.
Nice, so we now have a lot of gold. That's good.
I stand. Not a problem.
Maybe it's time to get a better spell. Because Toga has very few level 2 spell.
Peter, it shall...
So let's pay a visit to talent here before going to the bandy camp.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend
It will be
yourself.
done.
I'll try to keep up. It shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Not a problem.
Spake, it shall be even bloodier than you hoped.
Not a problem.
Why do I live in such a pissant town?
Okay, let's look for level 2 and level 3 spell. Protection from petrification. I think we will need this spell one day, so let's buy one. Friends? No. Maybe when doing some buy and selling. Yeah, let's take one. Blindness. We have glitter dust for that. Chromatic orb. I think we'll find it someday. And Aurora. This is an area effect spell. And level 2. Let's take it. Mirror image. Application of this